Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, real chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that is one way to stop him. Beckenbauer is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's had a hit! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ronaldinho, he's got away. Heads it! And he's quick to get it clear again. Ronaldinho, now the finish! Sticks it away! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Al Hilal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Barcelona are already 2 behind. Awful start. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Spread it left.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Owen. Ronaldinho. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Cruyff. Thuram cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's delightful. Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's a little off target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's definitely not his best.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, no joy this time.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Owen. Gets a good foot in there. Plays a delicate ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. Interesting ball. Ronaldinho's delivery. It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Xabi Alonso looking to get on the end of this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckenbauer, played out to the right. Cannavaro gets it away. And here's Messi. And here's and the shot! Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to dink it in. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. And it's Luis Suarez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And we have our very first corner. Cannavaro getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Roberto Carlos. Owen, he's got it. And the shot! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ronaldinho.
2 added
Beckenbauer.
minutes has been indicated.
And here's Owen. He can run onto that. Osimhen! And they can counter here. And the first 45 minutes are up. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
This is a
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Roberto Baggio. Van Bouten. Now it's Messi. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And the counter is on. Cruyff. Ronaldinho. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's burst through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Against the crossbar. Just off target.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Now it's Owen.
Al Hilal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this.
It's Baggio! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Roberto Baggio! Roberto Baggio!
Al Hilal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. Luis Suarez. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
72,306.
Chooses to go cross-field. Always onto this. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira is fouled. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's got the beating of his man. And he gets rid in a hurry. Great position here. And that's been won straight back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Van Bouten is the guilty party there, and he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Piqué. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Cafu.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's intervened well there. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Ronaldinho. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rummenigge.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Suarez. Number 20, Johan
And here's
Cruyff.
Ronaldinho.
Coming on the field. Number 13.
And the pass is
Adriano.
intercepted.
Number 11.
Ronaldinho.
Gullit.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Mbappe, can he finish? And he's there to clear it. And it's Baggio. And here's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rummenigge. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Played back in. Ronaldinho. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Nunez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a throw. Tonali. Thuram. And it's Van Bouten. That's Nedved. He could be in here. Poor robust challenge. Danger averted for now. Stood up well to him there. Adriano.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And no, that was never going to make it. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice ball and a big chance! Goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who...
And that will be the final act. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Gets his pass away. Oh, good ball. Oh, he's been caught. Real chance! It's their first effort on goal.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Neymar. Neymar plays it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
That is very well defended. Now it's Messi. Osimhen. And he was alert to it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, played through for the wide man. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Rafinha. And they've got rid. Darwin. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still...
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Yaya Toure. Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Hakimi. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Messi really added the width there.
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Forwards and with intent. Roberto Baggio. And it's Dembele. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ronaldinho. It's Roberto Carlos. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He could be in here. Now it's Darwin. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Xavi Alonso fiddles it through. Roberto Carlos. Some really good ball movement. Gabriel can get it clear. Messi. Oh, good ball. Has a go! Neymar. Yaya Toure. Now it's Dembele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Yaya Toure. He can run onto that. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, well played, well played. Osimhen, out to the right. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Roberto Baggio. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Roberto Carlos. And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Destinadas a recoger sus donativos para nuestra campaña solidaria en favor de los más necesitados.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Gabriel. Yaya Toure. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Oh, can he get onto this? He's through here, and he's in on goal. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Well, that has not gone well, and that's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Neymar. Mbappe! He can get that clear. Darwin. So what can they make of this? Interesting ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Has a look and plays it forward. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Rafinha. Yaya Toure.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar with the short one. Tries a shot! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 25. Messi.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Xabi Alonso. El dorsal 45.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The ball has bounced loose now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe!
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know,
He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's a pretty loose pass. Might be great chance! It's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with it.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pedri. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Kvaratskhelia has it out wide and in space. Climbs up big! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Just eases him off the ball. He's looking to set free a runner. Mohamed Salah! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
He's picked his way through. Danger averted for now. So their fourth corner of the game. Kvaratskhelia plays it short.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Throw in. Mbappe. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Plays a sharp little ball here. Check and pick that up. That's a little off target. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the finish! And the ball's come loose here. And he's gone backward here. Hits one! No mistake! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well-timed, excellent interception. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer.
Great ball if he can get... He's got the shot away! Ronaldinho. There's the hit! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappe clears. And that will be the final act. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Ronaldinho, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Doué. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Quality ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is...
Big chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's Kamlu, and he's let fly! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Roberto Carlos is there, and he can get that clear. Tomiyasu. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Osimhen. Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, just skips past his man. That's good defending, very good defending. Thuram clears. And it's Ronaldinho. Szoboszlai.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Ronaldinho. And the shot! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Messi. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vinicius Junior. Bullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Always onto this. So nearly the perfect ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that's well seen too. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Maldini with a definite foul there. Bullet. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, played right into his path. And he's found a way past. Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Doué clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. So, third corner of the game. Big header! And that should get the job done. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Shot could be on. Buffon will lay claim to that. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Maldini. Modric. Can he spark a counter here? A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Osimhen. That's an excellent interception. Szoboszlai.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vinicius Junior. Thuram wins the duel this time. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Nice interception, well timed. Doué. Decent hit! They've scored! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Messi might just make this. Ronaldinho. Osimhen. He's onside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That has been slung wide. Now it's Osimhen. Szoboszlai. Interesting ball. Can he put it away? It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And there's the end of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Cambio de jugadores.
That gets things going for the second half. Modric can so cleverly bypass the press. Picked out brilliantly. Now the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Oh, what a climb! Chiellini gets good distance on it.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, what has happened here?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for...
Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase, and another try!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No way through, so back it... There's the hit! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona take the lead.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Doué. And it's Gullit. Beckenbauer, nicely aimed pass. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thinks one through. Nicely worked.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really has a look and has a go. And the counter is on. And here's Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. And that should be the keepers. Oh, they can break here. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Osimhen. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Doué. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Thuram gets it away. And it's Azar. Shevchenko has a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Nunez.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
There's the shot! It's a loose ball. He's in plenty of space here. Real chance! He has done it! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Owen. Nedved providing an outlet on that flank. Chiellini tries to clear. Hullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No, it's not getting there. Tchouaméni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, super! He's had a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And he's being shifted off it. Ronaldinho. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. De Roberto. Played back in. Some really good ball movement. Cleared without complication. Xabi Alonso gets across to intercept that. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching the master burglar that is Leon Goretzka, Peter. His abilities as a ball winner is something we're all familiar with. Combine that with his power and speed, and you have a very formidable opponent to anyone. Quick distribution, and he always ends up getting it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Beckham, the regular corner taker.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Beckham. That's going to go a long way. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Del Piero. De Roberto. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Weghorst certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Goretzka. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. And that's been repelled. Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Back into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. Look at the space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Osimhen. Ronaldinho has a goal! In for the pieces! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Goretzka. And it's Del Piero. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's found a way through. Punched away. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And reclaimed it in a trice. And that has been clubbed away. Weghorst. That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is what? And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Del Piero. The message is clear, none shall pass. Ronaldinho. And here's Nunez. Makalele.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good ball! Now the finish! And that should get the job done. De Roberto. De Roberto. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Beckham with the cross. Goes in for the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Makalele promptly onto that, and that is that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that has left him in a heap. Goretzka. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 25. Número 32. Vão dar os seus lugares.
And we're underway again.
Número 9.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Beckenbauer. And it's Ronaldinho.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Del Piero. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Throws in his head. Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's free. Nunez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Del Piero. And here's Goretzka.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Del Piero. Belts one. That's been cut out, well played. Haaland. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Well played and well cleared.
Hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Makalele goes steaming forward. And he was quick to react.
Sporting showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Haaland. And he's in on goal. There's the hit! Should have equalised.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Makalele kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Makalele.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Owen. And that could set him on his way. And the finish! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, it's an inspired substitute. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's Ronaldinho! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out to the right. Osimhen. That's a shade optimistic. That's headed upfield. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played out to the left flank. Neymar. Adams eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Bastoni tries to clear. Ronaldinho, up he goes! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cleared without complication. Passing is crisp and sharp. Maradona. Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Osimhen. And that was very necessary. And they've got a throw. Tonali. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Deftly away. Looking tidy in possession here. Nunez clears. Neymar. Romario. He won't be happy with that one. Adams with the foul. And he is going into that little black book. Osimhen. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram gets good distance on it. And it's Ronaldinho. That's beautifully weighted. Nuno Mendes. And here's the chance to counter.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right... Now the finish! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Salah. Now it's Tonali.
Oh, great feat, that.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Romario. He has found a way through. And he's there to belt it away. Maradona. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Osimhen. Now it's Darwin. Tonali. Well read, nice interception. Osimhen. Roberto Carlos. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tchouaméni. Nuno Mendes. And it's Neymar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been cleared. This possibly the last play of the half. And now they can clear their lines. It's Alonso! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Nunez. Bastoni. Osimhen. Tonali. And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho. Maradona. Now it's Neymar. Thuram cuts it out. Adams. Beckenbauer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tchouaméni. Well, that has not gone well. Beckenbauer. That's really nicely played. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tonali providing an outlet on that flank. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Cannavaro. Ronaldinho, who's set up one goal so far. He is through here. Cannavaro. Tonali. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tonali. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Neymar. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Played back in. Shot could... Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tonali. And it's Neymar. Maradona. Spread neatly. And he's on a charge. He's found the way through. Oh, super ball. And here's Romario. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. So there's going to be another change here. Oh, that's fabulous. Maradona. Great chance! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Shifted upfield. Maradona. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Short changes him with that pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Mohamed Salah. That is good strength.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tonali. Maradona.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
No luck with that dink over the top.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, super find. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Just 5 minutes left. Tonali. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is a little undercooked. Good ball over the top. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. Mohamed Salah. And he's managed to get free.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Now it's Neymar. And that's that. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. And here's Nunez. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Bergkamp. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He has found a way through. Thuram attempts a clearance. And the counter is on.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought.
Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi, can he get it through? Ronaldinho! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Up he goes! And that has been clubbed away. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Nunez. And he's in on goal. Can he put it away? And it's Bergkamp. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the runner. He could be in here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gets his pass away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Nunez. That's good running with the ball. Goes in for the header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And now they can spring out of defence. Batistuta, who does have an assist to his name. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through.
Osimhen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Xabi Alonso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Batistuta. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Messi. Fernando Torres. And he's there to get it away. Darwin. And no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. And here's Torres.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He is through here. And here's Decent hit! Sticks it away! Barcelona are back in business. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
And the finish! And he's done it!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, what a climb! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And there's the end of the first half. Barcelona playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Arsenal kick off the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
No way through. Cleared without hesitation. A lot of space ahead of him. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Serginho. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Roberto Carlos. That's a nicely measured pass. Has a go! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've done it! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. He's free, he has got space. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Torres. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Nunez. He's got away. An instinctive delivery. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Looking for options for movement. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Messi. Fernando Torres. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
El dorsal 45, el dorsal 24, el dorsal 5, Xabi Alonso. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, Owen, el dorsal 17, el dorsal 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Arsenal take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Battis. There's the hit! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. Batistuta! And that's a real chance missed.
Batistuta fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Has a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Barcelona clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
And here's Batistuta. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got the shot away! So their fourth corner of the game. And he's there to clear it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. 4 extra minutes added on. And here's Owen. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Juli. Serginho. And it's Batistuta. Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Spread neatly. He's in space and looking for options. And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.